Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the official video tutorial for Single Life by Michaela. Today's choreo is going to involve some house vocabulary, so I'll try my best to make sure I break that down so you guys can understand. In certain cases, some of the combinations may be a bit trickier than others, so I will also see if I can give you alternatives in those specific combinations where the step may be a bit easier. But in general, if you can do the choreography as I originally laid it out, I think it'll be more fun to do and should provide a bit of a challenge as well. But just know that that option is available to you in some parts of the video. So with that said, I think we can go ahead and get started. For this video, this is already mirrored. So when I say your right side and I say use your right hand, for example, this is my right hand and this should match with your right hand. If I say left, this should match your left hand as well. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get started on the choreo breakdown. Okay, so the first step is gonna come on the one, and you're gonna step with your right foot, you're gonna step on one. And as you step on one, you're gonna step on one, you're gonna hold the number one, and you're gonna cross your hands like this. Boom, boom, right? Now this is gonna land on bam, bam. Okay, so she says 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, not in. And you give it a bit of a stop, not in. Now, much better if instead of just being here, your arms are a bit out. That's this way, so that you use a little more range with your movement. From here, you're gonna take your open palm like this, right hand up top, and you're gonna go boom, boom. And you're gonna switch positions, okay? So from here, this is going up, down. Now, as you go up, down, you can move your body a little bit, so it's not just kind of robotic. You can give it a bit of a groove if you'd like. So that sequence goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, ha, 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 okay? She says mood. After mood, you're gonna slide to the right, love. And that's pretty easy. You're just gonna slide here, and then the hands go down this way. So your timing is going 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, not in, mood for love. Okay? From here, after you step this way, you slide this way, you're gonna take your left foot and you're gonna tap. Tap and bring it back. So this is not a brush, you're basically tapping. Tap. And as you tap, your hands go under like this. You also use the number one again, just so that we change our hand form. Because from here we came from open palm. We're going to now this time use your index finger to make the scoop. So after you slide, you're going one, right here. Scoop, okay? As you scoop, one step, you're going to do this move, ha, ha, which is basically a groove out, okay? As you have an open palm, use your shoulders. Again, the further out, the better it's going to be, as opposed to super tight, okay? From here, you're going to use angles. I would say if you're facing here, this is gonna be your 2 o'clock angle, and then your 10 o'clock. So after I scoop, I step, boom, boom. Got it? So you're going 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, boom. Then from here, I'm gonna step behind, step, and that should be your left foot. Let me back up a little bit here. So this should be your left foot right here, okay? Now, on your left, you can, your right hand's just relaxed, but I like to snatch here. You can also put your hand here on your waist, either one works. And you're gonna look down, and then you're gonna look up. After you look up, you're gonna take your thumbs back this way, groove 1 and 2. And as you do that, you step 1 and 2, and you can close as well. Not particular here if you cross. Some of you may prefer to just go side to side, which is fine. Whatever works, okay? So we're coming from the scoop, step 1, 2, boom, boom, groove back, and. From here, we're going to slide, we'll use a circular step right here. You're gonna jump onto your left foot, and as you jump onto your left, okay, your right foot's gonna make a letter C, okay? You're going slide and slide. Now your arms can go wherever they want. I like to kind of give it a bit of a swing to it. So for me, it helps if I'm doing my right arm's up, that's my left. So you might do this. But it's up to you. You can incorporate your arms if you'd like, or if you'd like to just focus on your footwork, you can do that as well, okay? Now, as you make a letter C and C right here, you're gonna take a step back with this left foot, okay, that you have going around, and you're gonna come back this way. So what's important here is your knee comes up and you do a bit of a bounce, boom, right? As you step, you're going to put that right foot down, take the left foot, bring it closer, and then basically switch positions. So if you're going from here, sideways, boom, 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 okay? Now what's important here is not only do do you shift positions, but you have to brush. This is a brush right here, and you scoop. And not only do you just do this, but you want to absorb. So you're going from here, you're going 1, 2, absorb, okay? Also, as you absorb, your arms are gonna come this way, just like that. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? So that's going 5, 6, 7, 8. C, letter C, run back and scoop. From here, you scoop, you're gonna land down, groove, groove. Now I like to put my hands up on the groove. You can do that too if you'd like. But we're gonna basically go down on your groove, down, down. Then when I do my heel step, heel step, heel step is what's next. You can leave your hands here. You can relax them if you'd like. But the idea is you go groove, groove, heel step, okay? After heel step, we go 2 step, 2 step. And as you do that, you're gonna use open palm here. 2 step to your arms are going here to your left. Then switch, boom. And he says drink, she says drink. Your right hand can go on your waist for this part. So that groove is gonna go 1, 2, heel step, 1, 2. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and connect that from the top. So that's going 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, not in, mood for love, scoop, and I'm not even trying. Step 2, me tonight, and slide, slide, run back, scoop, groove, groove, heel step, 1 and 2. Okay, couple notes for this part right here. Okay, she says not and I'm not even trying. So the idea is it's very, like you're doing it with so much ease, right? And then even the very beginning where she says not in the mood for, it's like you're changing your mood, and this is like not in the mood for that. So just kind of use the steps as a way to kind of sing the song a bit with your movements, okay? Now, moving on. Once we come from here, 1, 2, heel step, 3, and 4. Okay, this is a tricky step because what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump and turn this way. Now, let me break that down. You're basically doing this, your arms are gonna scoop, you're gonna jump and bend your knees, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, zoom. Now, to make this easier on you, you don't want to jump and cross and face here, because if you do, this is too hard to do facing from this direction at the speed that we need it for. So if you do it from here, you're doing basically a 360 and you're not gonna have time to do that. So my suggestion is a couple ways, 2 ways. You can jump and face this way, okay, already, so that you kind of cut off this part and you can already turn from here, zoom, okay, or you can face to the back 180, zoom, and then make your turn here. That way, you're not really doing a 360 step, you're really just doing a 180 step, okay? So that goes from here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, turn, okay? Now the groove is super important there. You wanna make sure you are grooving properly, okay? Now after you turn, okay, you're here. Your right foot's here, left foot's here. This is super important. You want your weight either evenly distributed or most of it on your left, okay? One or the other. You don't want all of your weight on your right because you have to move with this right foot to go to your next step, which is the cross step. Step, step, cross, step, step, cross. Okay, now your arms can go wherever you want. I like to go step, step, cross, step, step, cross, just for form, but you can, if you want to focus on your footwork there, you can do that as well. Okay, now, one thing about this step, this will be one of the harder transitions that you have. So, one thing I would say if you're going to practice this is you go 1, 2, from here, 3. When you turn, okay, you're not going to be in a perfect position where you're facing to the front right away. You're probably going to be doing your first 2 steps of your cross step while you're facing here. It's going to go step, step, cross, step, step, cross. So really, you're really able to face forward once you cross. So you don't want to make sure, you want to make sure that boom, step, step, cross, step, step, cross. You're not going to be in a position where, you're facing this way and you can do it just facing the front. You will need to transition. As you turn, 1, step, step, cross, step, step, cross. So this is something you need to practice. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, I'll give you an easier version. If this is hard for you, for example, the turn, okay, on the jump turn, then you can do this option. 1, 2, just pivot off your right foot, turn, 1. And then from there, step, step, cross, step, step, cross. That option is available to you if you have a hard time jumping. So I'll let you choose which one you want to do, okay? After step, step, cross, step, step, cross, from here, we're going to hitch on your right, hitch, and then hitch to your left, okay? And basically your foot comes behind as you jump, and they land at the same time. 1, 2. Okay? And just give it like a bounce, right? And your hands, as you do this, by the way, you don't need to cross super far. Just behind is enough, okay? You don't really have to fight for distance because this part of the song is quite fast. So 1, 2. From here, your hands are up. You're going boom, 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 boom. So if you notice, if I go to my right side, okay, I've got this angle here. If I go to my left, here, okay? After here, 1 and 2, you're gonna drop your hands. You're gonna farmer to the front. So if you're used to doing your farmer this way, you're gonna basically do that, but you're gonna move. Farmer, okay? After farmer, this is where we kick. We're going to kick to the back. Kick to the, we're going to kick to the back first. We're going to kick to the back first. You're going to kick back, forward, step, step, Pas de Bourree. Okay? Now, not particular with your hands here. They can go wherever you want. But what I would say is 2 things you can do here. If you have a hard time with the step, you can leave your left foot planted and just kick and kick. If you feel better about it, you can hop and hop. If that's hard for you, or at least if that's easy for you, if that's easier, then you can do a bit of a zoom, zoom, which is a bit of a travel, which is what I like to do, which is what I'm gonna do when we run it. So I will displace a little bit and displace, okay? And also try to get that foot out, boom, try to extend, okay? So after you do the 1 and 2, this is step, 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 Pas de Bourree, okay? So that is basically only 2 steps, step, step, Pas de Bourree. Okay, cool. So let's connect that from the groove. 6, 7, 8. Groove, groove. Heel step, 1. Drink, I'm buying it. 3-step cross, 3-step cross. Farmer, kick. 1 ball change, Pas de Bourree. Okay? All right, we're gonna move on to the next section. If you wanna review that, just replay the video. So after we get to here, we are gonna step with our left foot, like as if we're falling forward. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Now your hands or your arms will kind of swing back behind you, 1 and then 2. Wherever they land is super okay. Just wherever your arms go naturally. 1 and a 2. From here, you're gonna basically push your heels up, and come down. Boom, boom, okay? And your hands are gonna come up as your heels go up. Heels, and they come down when your heels go down. So you're going 1, 2, boom, boom, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, boom, boom. Last move for this sequence, you are going to swing your arms open, boom. Swing your arms open. As you do that, you jump to your right foot and then swing and come this way. So the idea is it's almost as if you're jumping and going here, except at the last minute, you turn facing here because that's where our next step is gonna lead us, okay? So from the kick, it's going 5, 6, 7, 8, kick, 1 and step, Pas de Bourree, forward, back, and ha. Okay, now from here, trying, okay, your footwork is gonna go step, step, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now let me show that to you facing from the front, okay? So from here, what you're gonna do is step with your left foot, step with your right, you're gonna walk, then shuffle your left foot behind your right, 1, 2, 3, okay? So in the meantime, I want you to practice this, step, step, boom, 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 okay? Now my tip for this part is to make sure that as you move, you're using momentum to get you some distance. So you wanna make sure you go from here to there, okay? Because if you don't, then you will be in a position where you have to think about your footwork too much, which is what we don't want, okay? So you wanna go from here, 1, walk, walk, ha, 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 ha. Now the rhythm or the cadence for this is, and I'm not even trying, ha, 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 ha. Okay, that's your rhythm, ha, 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 ha. So, and I'm not even trying, ha, 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 ha. Okay, we're gonna connect that from here. Trying, ha, 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 ha. Good? Now, from this position, once you're here, you're gonna do like a slide that we did earlier, except this time using your left. So you're here, okay? You're gonna jump with your left foot. Jump onto your right, swing with your left, like this. However, the difference is we're gonna turn with our body. So as we turn, or as we jump, we're going to do this. Boom, and turn, okay? So, my tip for this part is to make sure, especially if you're trying to do this step, instead of focusing on where your feet are going, you wanna focus on turning your shoulders. So yes, your feet will do this, but really what we're doing is moving with the step, okay? Now, if this step is hard for you, I will allow you to, I will say you can do this step right here, which is if you go step, 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 then just do a simple turn like this, that's also okay. So for example, if this turn this way is hard for you, you can just take your right foot or just turn in place, okay? I will say, however, that by doing it this way, it does add a bit more dance to it, but again, if that footwork is hard, you have the option to turn your body the way I just showed you. Okay, now when I do the video, it will be like this. But again, your option, so option 1 is here, step, 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 and turn. Option 2 is 8, step, 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 and then just turn this way to get ready for the next step. Now, back to the original. Once you turn this way, all right, where's your weight? Most of your weight's probably right here on your right side or towards the center. You're gonna farmer to the front, okay? As you farmer to the front, you're going zoom, zoom. Now, the hands don't really have to go anywhere, it's up to you. But from here, we're going to split jump facing this way. Diagonal, back to center, diagonal, and then jump back to center, and I want you to scoop, scoop as your hands go up. So when we scoop, you're jumping like this, zoom, like that, scoop, okay? That's gonna go 1, hit and 2, okay? Now, let's go ahead and connect that from trying. So that goes, and I'm not even trying, ha, 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 tonight, ha, 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 ha. Got it? It's natural that you might displace a little bit, but you know, you can always move back or just keep your position, okay? So, let's connect it from the kick, or actually take it from here. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, 1 and step, Pas de Bourree, forward, back on me, try, ha, 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 tonight, ha, 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 ha. Good, okay, so that will probably be one of the harder sections you will learn for this combination. The rest that comes after this is, I'd say, quite easy, okay? Now, if you want to review, go ahead and rewind. I'm going to move on to the next part. So after you land here, okay, you're going to step 1, 2, 1, 2. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. As you do that, your arms will clench, or your fists will clench. You roll your shoulders like this. Zoom, zoom. Now what we want to do is a sense of urgency. So pa, pa, ha, doo, doo. That's the step that we want to do. Not just a slow step. Da, da, da. Then we step with our right, 1 ball change. Shift to the right, shift to the left. When you do that, right arm comes up like you're running or like you're skiing, okay? So that goes, 1, 2, fill my cup is the words you're gonna hear, okay? From here, fill my cup. We step with our left foot, we walk, super chill. Left, right, left, and then tap and slide, or really a slide. So that goes, ha, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, our energy is fast, 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 fast. A, tap. Okay? Now the hands will go, fill my cup. 1, hands here. Call them over. And then from here, when you step with your right foot, boom. Buy in, open hands. So she says, fill my cup. If I'm buying drinks, I'm buying. Something like that. Okay? So it's like you call them over. Hey, we're gonna get some drinks. So 5, 6, fill my cup. If I'm gonna drink, I'm buying. Good. Once you get this part here, you're going to scissor 1 and 2. As you scissor, back and forward. Okay? Which is basically you clip 1 and 2. If this footwork is hard, option 2 is to go step and step. Just make sure you still bounce. Bounce and bounce, or bounce and bounce. Okay? You do not want to just kind of step this way. Okay, so bounce and bounce. You got it? Okay, so after we clip, we are going to use our loose legs combination 1, 2, heel step. Okay, so you go, this is from here, buy-in, 1, 2, bum, 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 bum. Now my hands are naturally coming down. I like to kind of use this when I do that. All right. Now, if you're having trouble with the loose legs, I will give you an option. I would say another one you can do is 3-step or 2-step, whichever one works. So you can go 5, 6, 7, 8, scissor, scissor, 2-step, or 5, 6, 7, 8, scissor, scissor, 3-step. I would like to see loose legs. 1, 2, heel, step. Okay? Let's finish this off. From here, 1, 2, heel, and you're gonna step with your right. Right, as you step, you're gonna step with your left again, swing. And as you step with your right, you're going roll, swing. Now the thing here is there's a bit of a swing, swing, yeah? So this is 1, 2, heel, step, boom, boom. Almost like you're going 1, 2, right? If I didn't use the roll, it would just be 1, 2. Okay, but I'm gonna do a roll. So step, step, and then your arms and your legs are coming up this way. Now this is just a transitionary step because your next step is gonna go 1, 2, 3. 3 fast ones. 1, 2, 3. Almost like you're celebrating. And you're gonna do that as you turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is going heel step, or sorry, yeah, loose legs, roll, swing, pam, pam, pam. Okay? Important thing here is try to connect your steps. So you don't want to go 1, 2, and then make this separate, and then you start doing this. You want to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You notice how this already carries me over, and then I just kind of catch that next step. Okay? Then from here, catch, catch, catch. We 2-step to the right, groove, 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 groove. Okay, and that should end us on that sort of particular combination. So if I try that from the top of, let's say here. So 5, 6, back up, fill my cup, step, 2, drink, by, clip, clip, loose legs, and roll, swing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So you've made it past most of the really hard stuff. Again, that's actually not as hard as the others, but there you go. We've made it through there. We're gonna finish up with an easy steps. Okay, so as you groove, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna hit point and then point. You can use your hips too if you want. Zoom, zoom. Almost like a party step because you're celebrating because you're almost done. Okay, so you're going bam, bam. Then from here, we're gonna roll our hands. Roll. As you roll, this is going in to out, okay? In to out. Then from here, your kind of chest kind of comes up a bit. Zoom, and then tap, tap, and your chest comes in once again. So you're going point, point, zoom, ha, ha, and then we go bounce. So your weight goes to your left, travels here, hands come up, bounce. After you bounce, bounce, you're stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, step. Hands can go anywhere you want. But the idea is kind of like you go bum, bum, ha, and you're gonna walk this way, and then you change your mind, you're gonna walk that way. Okay, so if you're counting the steps, that is left, right, left, left. Okay, so after this, ha, left, and you can kind of use your hands however you want. Once we get to here, I want you to hit the last part. She says, yeah, yeah, and you can do anything you want here, as long as you give it a bit of a heel up, and you can use your hips too. Or really you can, this is what I do, you can hit it however you want. For example, you can have your hands here, you can have your hands here, have your hands here, or not even, you can just, yeah, 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 doesn't matter, but I like to do a bit of a ha, ha, right, as you go heel up. So you're going 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 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 yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what I like to do. You can change it to however is comfortable for you. So, let's go over that last sequence coming from, let's take it from here. So 5, 6, 1. Don't try to fill my cup. Step 2, drink, I'm buying. Skip 2, loose legs and roll, swing. 1. Ta-na-na, 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 5, 6, yeah, yeah. And that is it, okay? So, I hope that was helpful. We'll go ahead and jump into 2 versions here. One is slow and one will be tempo. So you can kind of see how the movements match with the timing. If you'd like to kind of review, again, feel free to reverse and pick up the parts that are a bit tricky. And also remember, when I run it, I will be teaching the original. But for the parts where you feel like you're having trouble, feel free to make the adjustment. So for example, on the turn here, when we go 5, 6, after groove here, if you have a hard time doing the jump, it's okay to go from here, turn, and just step, make a pivot, okay? Another option is right here. After we cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, if this turn is hard for you, then what you'll do is just turn, hit your farmer, and then do this. Okay, but I would like to see you try and do the original. What else? And then lastly, for the loose legs, that's where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, clip, clip. This is loose legs. I'd like to see that. If you have trouble, you can go 3-step or go 2. I will do loose legs in the video, okay? All right, I hope that breakdown helps. Let's go ahead and jump right into the runs, slow and tempo.